Combat Casual, Combat Sports Today, back again, doing another episode of Combat Conversations. Phil, my guy, it was an incredible weekend. Got a lot of new champs, a lot of promotions, had a lot of different shows. One promotion in particular we'll talk about. It took like 6 hours to get started. What is it? This show? Anyway, Phil, how are you feeling?
I'm good. It's Monday. I'm tired, but I'm never tired enough. Speak to my boy. You know what I'm saying? We had a great weekend of fights. A lot of fuckery going on, especially on Friday night. We'll get into that. Maybe I'll drop a rant on that one. Saturday was a little tough for me because I had my niece's birthday, but I was that uncle in the corner just on my phone. Phil, what are you doing? Watching the fights. Leave me alone. He's like, really?
Uh,
Now? You can never? He's like, you won't put it on the big screen, so I'll watch on my little screen here.
Right.
But
Yeah. No, that's cool. Glad you got to spend time with the fam and still were able to catch some combat sports. Nah, man. I mean, it was so great. Every card delivered this weekend, and that's a rare thing. I feel like. Um, the one thing I didn't watch that was pretty well, two things, was Jayo Pataya getting a KO over Sin Cara. I heard it was a really great KO. I
oh,
don't know
I
how the
actually
card
watched
was,
that one.
but
I think I,
and then Pitbull and Lamont Roach ended in a draw. You know anything about that boxing card that took place during the UFC?
to be honest, I was so locked in on the UFC card. I mean, the UFC card was fantastic. First of all, like from top to bottom. I mean, like just multiple finishes. I think a lot of guys could have got performers of the night, but I was unable to watch the Pitbull and Roach card. I mean, I seen Frank Martin with a. You see the Frank Martin's knockout?
I didn't see anything from the card.
Oh.
I saw nothing from the card.
So I just caught highlights of the card. So freaking Frank Martin had, I think he only had a 6 round KO. People call him the KO of the year. He put this dude
Mm.
out cold, but like I don't think we should show it just because it was a pay-per-view, so it might get flagged for that shit. I seen that Lamont Roach and Cruz, was it Pitbull Cruz, right? Is that his last name? Cruz.
Yeah,
It went
yeah.
to a draw. So Lamont Roach has back-to-back draws. The dude's game, definitely one of the best fighters in this division. Jaya Bataya. I actually did wake up and watch his fight because I saw that he was making his walkout. So you know what? I'll tune in. It's Jaya Bataya. Completely kills the dude. Kills the dude in like I think the 8th round, I think.
Okay.
And I think the dude's still in the hospital right now because of that knockout. I saw some report about it.
What?
Dude,
What?
I was actually
I saw
reading
the
it and
I
then you
saw the
called me.
KO. Oh, okay,
Yeah, it was.
okay. Fuck.
So that he was originally scheduled to fight this dude. This dude's like, yeah, I want to fight Jaya Bataya. I'm like, nah. I mean, now you did. Now you in the hospital.
Oh shit.
Yeah, careful what you
What's
wish
up?
for, man. That dude's a
Damn,
bad
homie.
man.
Yeah, he is a bad man. You think he'll be fighting David Benny next? You were telling me like there ain't really it's like slim pickings in that division. Who you think is next for him?
Should be Zerto, really. I know Benny called out fucking Zerto, but Zerto has the other titles. Jai Albertai has the other half of the
Okay,
titles.
there you go.
Make him fight, and there you go. He either go Jai Albertai is either going to go up to heavyweight, or he's going to fight David Benavidez. Like he says, he's going to move the cruiserweight. I got some flack from some boxing fans. Like I don't think Benavidez can hang with Opataya. I mean, what? David Benavidez, he cuts weight to like 175. I mean, he's a big dude, but like he ain't Jai Albertai big. Jai Albertai fights at like 200 on the dot.
And David Benavidez is the kind of guy that like people always got something to say about him. That he can't hang with these
I like
guys,
David
and
Benavidez.
he proves everybody wrong over and over again, man. David Benavidez is a great fighter. No wonder Canelo ducked him for so long. Frank, what's up, brother? He says, "Yeah, best wishes to that dude. That's insane." Um, well, let's get into kind of what I was watching over the weekend. First thing I wanted to talk about was Anthony Pettis FC from India. It was amazing. The event was fantastic. I know that you were like APFC in India. Listen, guys, I got to tell you guys, Indian MMA is fucking lit. It is so fun. It's so good. Dudes are getting finished. having great fights. Shout out to Mishra. She was like 17. I think she had like 2 fights. Put on a banger of a fight, dude. Everybody's been telling me Indian MMA sucks. Uh, everybody's terrible. They can't fucking fight. Dude, the event was fantastic. I had a lot of people from India come in the stream. Super nice people. The guy in the main event, Nanjan, he got a finish. Actually, like a sick knockout. And dude came into my stream like a couple, like I think he came in like a UFC stream or something, Karate Combat, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Dude," he's like, "Thanks for covering the event." I was like, "Dude, hell yeah!" Like, dude, super nice. So Indians are super nice. They got great MMA. Are they the highest level? Can they compete with the UFC guys? I mean, obviously, that hasn't been shown yet. But dude, Indian MMA is sick. Your thoughts on that?
Um. Yeah, I mean, if they could put on great fights, that's great for you. I don't have much to say, but
I mean, I get
like I
it. I
said,
get it. Listen, I've seen some Fury events, some LFA events, some regional American shows that just were terrible. They're terrible
yeah,
all
of
night.
course.
So like it was great, man. It was high. It wasn't high level. It wasn't the highest level, but it is so entertaining. So shout out to Indian MMA. That's all I wanted to talk about.
How was the
Start
crowd
off
and
the
like
show.
how was the atmosphere of that event?
Crowd
Like,
was
you see
lit,
some.
dude. It was so lit, and like a lot of Indians were like in the chat, like talking about how cool it was that like an American promotion came over to India to do an event. So shout out to Anthony Pettis, man. It looked like it was slamming. The crowd looked full, and everything was popping. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, man. So I think that my channel might become an Indonesian and Indian MMA channel only. So we got that audience. So no, man, and they're really nice people. So I heard that the next event was PFL Mena. I did not watch it. I heard it was a really great event.
I did not get the chance to watch it because I'm at work, because PFL throws on these events so early in the day on a Friday that I cannot watch any
Yeah.
of these events. I mean, you
So
get to watch one Friday fights, PFL Mena, or like
yeah,
what's it called? What's it? APFC in India. I used to have
yeah.
Fridays off, but now ever since I got my new job, I don't have that luxury no more.
Sure. APFC was on during PFL Minute, but just scrolling down the card, it looks like the champ got a decision in the main event. Another champ got a Darce choke, Anaconda choke, another sub KO, lots of KOs and submissions. The card was not that long. There was only 2 decisions on this card. So yeah, then that's always fun when a PFL event isn't like super taxing to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so there two. So we're rolling into the weekend, 2 for 2 on events, being fantastic. We move into what was supposed to be. I thought I was gonna do BKFC and Karate Combat simultaneously.
I've seen that.
BKFC ends up going on. Karate Combat is like, yo, we're actually delaying the event 2 hours. I'm like, man, that sucks because BKFC was 2 hours before one was scheduled to go. So I'm like, damn it, I have to watch Karate Combat and one at the same time. Well, BKFC was great. BKFC is always so fun. Um, Again, not the highest level of whatever, bare knuckle boxing, but just always so entertaining. I got to shout BKFC out. They announced before the card started that there was some breaking news. Dave Feldman was going to be announcing some big news. Do you know what the big news was, Phil?
But he said he's gonna announce it on the show.
And he announced it during the broadcast. The big news. Guess what it was? You're in the know. You should know.
Isn't it Julian Lane?
No, no. Dave Feldman announces BKFC. They're gonna go on a cruise. There's gonna be fights on the boat. 3 days of fights. BKFC. They put up a QR code you could scan to get free tickets to the cruise. It's gonna go from Miami to the Bahamas. I mean, this is breaking news. I'm surprised you didn't know about this. I scanned the QR code. I'm getting them free tickets, baby.
Listen, man, with the amount of fuckery that was on Friday night, I, I I couldn't even fucking tune in like to BKFC. I tuned in to your stream, and then I got your reaction to the Perdomo fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you
Mm-hmm.
about. Remember the last live stream? Told you about him,
Yep.
man. That guy's the truth. The only crime is that he's what? He's 10-0 BKFC, and he hasn't done a goddamn title shot yet.
Yeah,
So
I mean he had a tough fight only because his opponent kept just falling to the ground. Like he wasn't even knocking him down. Dude was literally just falling to the ground. It was so strange. But yeah, no, that guy is definitely super vicious. There's a lot of great KOs, but Austin Trout and Luis Palomino ends up ending off of a cut, which was a bummer. And I almost feel like this was kind of like, I don't know, I'm not foreshadowing, but we had something similar happen on the UFC card. So that's obviously a bummer. I feel like he was winning. I wasn't really watching super close because I was keeping up with all the nonsense going on on Friday night.
yeah.
You have any thoughts on that?
Oh no, the cut.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch the fight obviously, but like from what you were seeing, pretty much Austin Trout was gonna outclass this guy. I'm assuming, and like I don't know, I just didn't really have much, really investment to it because I just thought, oh, man, Austin Trout's probably just gonna finish his dude, which he did. He's a better boxer. He's a former boxing world champion versus an MMA
Yeah.
boxer. I mean, we've seen Paulie Malignaggi going to BKFC lose against Artem Lobov, but like Austin Trout's the
The
real
GOAT.
deal. I always thought Mal. He fought. I'm pretty sure he's fought like Cotto and like Canelo. So I think he'll be fine not beating on Luis Palomino, who's like 45 right now.
Yeah. This would be officially his second win over him. But yeah, it was just kind of strange. But the event was fantastic. By the way, good to see Going Rounds podcast. Good to see you, my friend. Dirty Hippo, good to see you, brother. He says BKFC already fought on ice. Now it's time to fight on water and then on fire. Wow. BKFC Hawaii from the volcano. Have them fight on
Oh
fire.
shit.
That would be sick. Feldman listens to the show. I know he does. But yeah, hey, listen, BKFC cruise. I mean, it's stupid as fuck. What the fuck? Who wants to see fights on a fucking boat cruise?
Yeah. Listen, as fight fans, if I was going on vacation and I see a fucking bare knuckle fight on my cruise, I'm with it, bro. Bring out the freaking martinis and everything like that. Give me the mai
That is the
tais.
wrong. That is the wrong situation for Conor McGregor to be on. Didn't he already assault a woman on a boat in Majorca, Spain? And now we're gonna bring Conor on a 3-day cruise. This motherfucker, he's gonna get hell. He's gonna he's gonna raise hell on that boat.
You know what? You make me want to look this up because I'm actually kind of genuinely interested in this cruise. Cruise
Hey, I
ship
scanned.
2026.
Hey, I scanned the QR code, and they're gonna give me 2 tickets when I win. You want to come with?
Listen, I might wait. I seen it on Reddit, but I don't see any articles on it.
BKFC, sea, like at sea, like Sue sells
The
seashells by the
Bruise
seashore.
Cruise? Oh hell yeah!
What? It's called the Bruise Cruise? Oh my
BK
god!
BKFC with like spelled like C.
You got to do this when you say sea, sea.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm looking at the
Uh,
Instagram post. All aboard the Bruise Cruise setting sail January 2027, not 2026.
that's so far away. What? Wait, what?
From Miami
That's
to
so.
the Bahamas.
Let's go, baby.
Norwegian
I got.
Cruise Line. Win a free cabin on the BKFC Bruise Cruise.
Don't scan that. I already did.
Listen, me and you are going,
Nobody.
brother.
Nobody. Yeah, 100%. 100%. There
We're
are
gonna
already
get hammered.
plenty. 100% with Conor. No. Hopefully John Jones isn't there. Going Round says there are plenty of them on Carnival cruises already. Plenty of fights. Well, now we got sanctioned bare knuckle fights, baby. Let's go. So yeah, do you really want to be on like a 3-day cruise with a bunch of bare knuckle fighting meatheads getting sloshed?
Yes.
I hope that Julian Lane shows up. Because then he'll fight somebody and say, "Let me bang, bro." Um, Jesus Christ, how fucking dumb is that, though? I mean, seriously, that's like the stupidest thing, and it's not even next year; it's the year after. Like, what? What? Listen, Dave Feldman, he's got a way better connect now that he's teamed up with Connor. Clearly, that dude is insane.
I love what Dave Feldman's doing, man. He thinks outside of the box, man. Come on, he's doing BKFC Ice Wars, BKFC Left Way. Now he's doing BKFC.
Nice.
So,
Oh shit!
you like that? You're doing a
Let's
knuckle.
go. Damn. All right, that's it. That's the one. BKFC, baby. Wow. All
See,
right.
baby.
Feldman is the dude. Feldman is the man. Yeah, I think this is dumb as hell. Anyway, I hope I get to go though. I hope I get those tickets. I'm gonna just sell it, make some money, whatever.
I know Dave Feldman has to be a wrestling fan because surprisingly enough, I'm wearing WCW, and they were known for having wrestling events at like the most random areas. So like a wrestling event on a cruise or a wrestling event on the beach and stuff like that, or like a motorcycle rally. So
Somebody
I
just
know,
showed
I know.
me Jonata Denise had a fight. I'm sure it was just sparring from a hot. He was suspended on a hot air balloon, and then they had an octagon
Yes,
underneath the hot air balloon. I was like, "What? Like, what the fuck is
yeah.
that?"
I guess he did something like that. I didn't know it was actually him, but then I saw it. I'm like, oh shit, that's pretty cool.
It looked AI
But
to me. Anyway, so after BKFC, we get that one championship event, which I had watched the whole thing. All I can really remember was the main event, and then Alif and Ondash was a pretty decent fight. Ondash was kind of crying like a baby when he lost. But that main event, dude, that was something else, bro. Um, Bakartu, I think that's his name.
Cartoon. We'll
Yeah, Bakartu. He gets dropped with an elbow by Andrade in the very first round. And he just thugs it out, bro. Like he just keeps going for the takedown, just keeps putting on that pace. Ends up submitting Fabricio Andrade after a fantastic fight. It was super back and forth. I was like, man, Bakartu, man, he just can't really take Andrade down, but eventually he just wore on him. Talk to me.
exactly. That fight was literally one of the best fights of the weekend. And like I thought Bartartu, whatever, was gonna get knocked out in the first round because it was looking like it. Andrade likes to start off fast. I mean, his last couple fights, I mean, he finished a dude in like under a minute. Was it the Korean pretty boy guy? And then
Yeah,
like
Juan Wanil.
I knew
Juan Wanil.
I'm gonna call him the Mongolian caveman because that's what I've been calling him for freaking years now.
Fair
So
enough.
he's been like relentless. Like he ate a lot of shots, and there were moments where I looked kind of chippy. I'm like, yo, like no, like he can't go out like this. And for me as a fan, I wanted to see him win that title. And eventually, he just kept wearing on like Andrade. And there was one point where he kind of shocked Andrade when he threw a spinning back kick, and it actually landed and like cut him open. And he was like, oh shit. And then Andrade just got tired, and eventually he broke him in like the third or fourth round, and then he took his neck and just tapped him out. And it was an amazing moment. Like I was hyped. Like that woke me up. Like just like watching him win that fight. I mean, like what a year for this guy. Like being on Physical Asia, and I think Mongolia won too on Physical Asia, from what I hear. And then he wins that, and then he goes and wins the one bantamweight title. Like the dude's having the best career of his life. I mean, best
At
year of his
36. At
life
36, by the way.
at 36, and I believe he gets 50 G's from Chatri too. So that man's living right now, bro.
There you go, man. Yeah, I mean, best year of his life. I mean, I'm sure 10,000 BC, like, was probably popping back then when he was alive. I'm sure he fought in the Roman Coliseum or something. Like, I'm sure that was pretty lit. But yeah, this is definitely up there probably with one of the best.
He was
years
one
of
of Genghis Khan's right hand man. You know what I mean?
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. He's probably like he probably got shocked when he got thawed out of the ice because like people were shorter back then, right?
Dude,
But
I actually watched. After that, I actually watched like videos on Mongolia, like what to eat in Mongolia, the culture and everything like that, dude. We need to fucking go, bro. We need to go.
I'm down. I'll go to Mongolia. I'm sure they got skate parks. No, I'm hella
They
down.
just,
The other thing
dude,
I
they
wanted
just
to
got
talk about.
straight grass.
This is
What was
grass.
that? It's
It
just
was just
grass, bro. It's
grass.
like they call it the empty city, I mean empty country or whatever. It's just grass, brother.
Well, I think
Gra-
like when you get to Kazakhstan, it's like they call it the steppe. So it's like pretty flat, but like there's like rolling hills, I think. And then there's like steppes with just like plateaus everywhere. So I mean they dude, it's like a horse uh breeding, horse riding culture over there. So I imagine there's a bunch of grass. Good to see the iron. He says he invaded the city.
Dude,
That's so
we're gonna try
stupid.
we're gonna try horse meat when we're out there.
I'm not doing that. What do you want, Alistair Overeem?
Dude, horse meat is like a delicacy out there, bro.
That's
Come on, they
fucking
have so many
gross,
horses. Dude, it looks
man.
delicious, bro.
The other thing I want to talk about on this card was Pet Chicha. Let's go, Pet Chicha. She knocked that girl out viciously.
Are we
And they gotta
shocked?
quit. No, but they gotta quit disrespecting this girl, dude. Stamp's scared of her. They had Kana Miramoto, the girl who just beat Stamp, was in the
Yeah.
crowd. I mean, they're probably gonna do that 175. It's kind of pissing me off that they're gonna have all their Thai guys and girls go over to Japan and just get smoked in kickboxing now. Besides Super Bond, obviously. Sorry, Super Bond. But yeah, it's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? I don't know.
Ugh, man, can we just keep her in Muay Thai? Like, I like her in kickboxing, but like, she's so much better in Muay Thai. She's the Muay Thai queen, really. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she made a career off Muay Thai. Like, I get it. I mean, she's already kickboxing world champion. I mean, her and Kana did put on a freaking banger, but I just want to see Pedjija and Alicia Rodriguez Muay Thai title. Let's do it, man.
Yeah,
Let's fucking do it. That's the fight.
100%. I mean, Pechicha, is she the greatest Muay Thai women's fighter ever?
I mean,
Just
there
she
ain't
had
nobody
10
else out.
knockouts. She had 10 fights on Thai Fight, and they were all knockouts.
I think so. I mean, she's 210 and 6 and 3. The
I
crazy
didn't even know
record.
that. Holy fuck. Dude. That's insane. What?
She's pound for pound. She's pound for pound the best female striker on the planet. Like if Valentina Shevchenko gets in the ring with her, she's getting smoked.
Hmm. Yeah, that's so gangster. Um, the Iron says he misses Jeanette Todd. What about Tiffany Time Bomb from Glory? No, they'd all get smoked by Pechicha, dude. She's an animal.
What a
So
time.
yeah, we're watching one. We're come off BKFC, come off a great day of fights. And like I'm looking at the Karate Combat broadcast, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, they pushed it back to 12:30 Eastern." And I was like, "What?" And people would tell me in the chat, like, "Dude, this event ain't happening." Um, they finally do go live at 12:30 Eastern, and the event's good. The event was solid. It was pretty fast paced. There was kind of some weird fights that I thought somebody had won, then they go to an extra round. I don't know how I feel about extra round in Karate Combat anymore. But then I guess that the surprise to me was when Lorenz Larkin ended up getting KO'd
Yeah.
like that, dude, like so fast. Yeah, that was shocking to me, and it's like, damn, is
Wait,
Lorenz
quick
Larkin
question.
washed?
Do you think like the time change really affected the fighters?
100%.
Because you go from because that's a 5-hour difference, bro. Like
Yeah,
you telling me
definitely had to have. I mean,
I think it affected most of the fighters. Like, dude, like if you're sitting there just warming up for like 3-4 hours, I'm like, dude, I'm getting tired, man. These guys aren't like 26, 25. They're like in their late 30s. You
yeah,
know what
well,
I
and
mean?
then
Like,
not only that, like did they know the event was going to get pushed back 5 hours? You know, you're ready to go, and then
well,
they're
here's
like,
the
oh, one
crazy
more
part.
hour. Go ahead.
I guess they set up the pit the day of the event, and I guess the truck was late. I was like, why are you setting up a pit the day of the event? Like, do you guys always do this? Like, I would do this like 2 days in advance at least. You know what I mean? Like, have my
Well,
event ready, and then like,
they're in that their last two events have been from that warehouse, in Miami. I heard like people in the chat were like saying like they know people that have worked for them and haven't gotten paid. and some of the
Yes.
people that work for them like haven't gotten paid for months, and I'm like, damn, that's so. I mean, people are saying now that it's just a money laundering scheme. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Um, yeah, but obviously in your main event, me and Phil, we had a bet, and the bet was that Robelis to Spain would viciously knock out Smiling Sam, and he wouldn't be smiling anymore. Um, and needless to say, I made $10. Phil lost 10. What you think about that?
He did get viciously KO'd, but like he didn't need to get viciously KO'd because the dude was already done. Like when he got dropped and he fell backwards, and the ref's like, "Oh, you can still go. All right, go." Gets dropped again. Someone ground and pound. I'm like, all right, I'm calling. I would have called the fight. Like, you're done, brother.
Yeah.
And the ref's like, and then Rebels to Spain just looking at him like, dude, he's done, bro. And head kicks him to the Shadow Realm, and he's just out on the freaking pit wall. I'm like, honestly, he didn't need to go out like that, bro. Like, it was honestly horrendous refereeing in that fight. Props to you. I thought Sam Alvey had a better chance. I would say the time rigged everything, but Rebels is Cuban, so they stay up late all the time.
What? So what?
Yeah.
Are we wait? So
Miami
are you
lifestyle gets you up late.
Hold on. Are you
But
telling me that
anyways,
you think the decision was rigged?
no, I'm just kidding. It wasn't rigged. If it was rigged, then Sam Alfie would have won. But
Oh well, you
yeah,
know what? I don't give a fuck if the decision was rigged.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged.
When you said that, I saw the video coming. But yeah,
no, listen. In the moment, when he got dropped the first time, I was like, oh no. I was like, no, don't stop it. Like, I want to see Sam slumped over. I had the sleep deprived, depraved look in my eye, and I was like, come on. And then, Robelis hits him with that head kick, and I was like, let's go. I was like, yeah, I was celebrating. But now I feel bad. I'm like, you know what? That was definitely fucked up. That was fucked up. There was no need for him to fucking go out like that.
He was going to win, right? But like the ref kind of committed murder on live television.
Somebody was like telling me, they were in my chat, they were like, the ref wanted Robelis to get slept more than you did.
Dude, it was. I mean, Karate Comment kind of. We all knew that Rebels was gonna eventually get that title shot. The way they was building him up. Now it's kind of like, who's next? Chris Barnett, Rebels of Spain.
Oh man, that's sad as hell. Chris Barnett did get he fought a man that looked exactly like him. He
Just
fought
white.
his doppelganger, but like the white version. It was like, and they were both like shaved head, beard. I was like, what the hell?
Here's the thing, dude. That dude didn't even get knocked out. Really, he was so fucked up because Chris Barnett just fell on top of him and he crushed his head on the mat. And he's like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Yo,
oh my god!"
I had to look back at it. I'm like, "Yo, he got knocked out by his stomach."
It counts. Holy Butterbean should have used that technique,
dude. It was...
but yeah, I mean, Karate Combat, man. I think that the bigger, obviously, the show started late. It's bad, but I think that like fans are now going to be losing confidence in them. Also, like, shout out to all those weirdos in Miami that stayed up till 3 a.m. to watch Sam Alvey get sacrificed. Like, I guess, but like, I think this is gonna hurt their stock, just like with the public. And then honestly, like, I don't even have confidence they'll be around much longer at this point.
I mean, if you look at the production of the show, right? I'm pretty vocal about it. Ooh, sorry. They would have like they used to have the LED lights and everything like that, the cool entrances and everything, and then and it gets worse and worse and worse. Like, dude, like when I saw the entrances, dude, like it did not look cool at all. It just looked like you said, like in a warehouse. Like this looks just as bad as Glory Underground.
Yeah,
and like
100%.
And the fact that you have your event pushed back so late, like especially when your better events too, like we all knew we want to see Rebellis and Sam Alvey because it was going to happen regardless. And you put a solid undercard. Chris Barnett's on the card. People are going to watch Chris Barnett regardless. You could have stole the show for Friday night, but horrible refereeing, which is not Casey's fault, but like the production being late, and then all the reports of them not paying their production people and everything. Yeah, it's gonna. I'll be surprised if it lasts at the end of 2026.
Yeah, I mean, I would be. I mean, the fan like this is the thing with like one, right? Is like people always like to predict the demise of one, but it's like the fans like one. You know, like okay, MMA fans maybe not so much, but like Muay Thai kickboxing fans, I guess grappling. I don't know how grappling fans feel about fucking the grappling. But you know, like the fan sentiment around one is still good, right? They're still in the good graces of the fans. But Karate Combat is like now it's like people just hate them, you know. So I think that kind of adds to it a lot.
Well, here's the thing: one has a loyal fan base, right? Regardless.
Yes.
There's only like when you go on Twitter, like really, it's just Twitter. You go see like all the like angry Muay Thai fans, really. But if you go on the Instagram, the Facebook and stuff, they're just like a strong fan base. So, but Karate Combat does not have that type of fan base. There's only the crypto guys. It's like, hey, let's just try to invest in the dollar sign karate, whatever. But I don't know. The whole crypto karate thing is kind of a turn off. They got rid of all the LED lights. It's, like I said, the whole appearance was just sad to look at.
Well, and let me show you something. So I was like getting a background for the Karate Combat show, and this is what their shows used to look like.
Yes,
like they'd have that crazy like setting in the background, and it was so cool. But now it's just in a fucking warehouse, so it's really strange. Yeah, the production's getting worse and worse, and yeah, I mean, President, I've heard a lot of things about that owner of Karate Combat, and it hasn't been good. We'll put it that way. I've heard a lot of not good things about him, so he's kind of a weirdo from what I heard. But you know, yeah, I don't know, dude. I remember when I first heard of Karate Combat, I was like, this is stupid. And then I've been like, I'm like, okay, I know what it is now. I'm cool. But hey, you know what? I think DBX has a really good chance to kind of take that spot of whatever Karate Combat Sports alternative, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think DBX probably has a better chance of taking over that scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that Miami scene, especially because they like to run events in Miami. So,
yep.
And you know, they had some people that are in the fight industry that understand how things work. So, sure. I feel like with Casey, they kind of jumped the gun too much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, I know I think it's Abe Kawa, that like first round management manager that like manages John Jones and a bunch of other like top name talent. So I think he knows what he's doing, especially in the promotion.
Yeah,
getting the right people in.
Yeah, I'm not completely sold on DBX yet, but I'm just looking at it and I'm like, okay, like I can see them getting better and better.
Yeah,
event after
they
event.
have a product that we can get behind. You know,
sure, getting names and stuff. But yeah, I mean, obviously the UFC card was it was fantastic. It was something else. It's funny. I had a buddy go to the show and he's like, man, this is my first UFC event. Like, I'm hoping it'll be really good.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, of course it's going to be good. Kind of just not knowing if it would be. But, dude, literally maybe the event of the year. This event had literally everything. A draw, bunch of upsets, a crazy injury, crazy fight between Ebo and Ewo. Man, what would you give the event out of 10?
I don't think, like you said off the stream right before we go on, you can't give it nothing below a 9, right? I mean, I don't know if everybody's really talking about Bruno Ferreira versus Marvin Vettori. I think that's maybe one of the more forgettable fights of the card, I would assume. And you know, it was Macy Barber and I think Natalia Silva, no, Karini Silva, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like those are probably the two.
I thought it was cool to see Macy come back after people were saying like she wouldn't You know,
Yeah,
so I think that's
that's
cool.
probably
I like Macy Barber a lot. She actually is a women's fighter who has really fun ground and pound. So that was cool.
yes,
But yeah, you're absolutely right. Like those are the two forgettable fights, and they weren't even bad. Yeah, but Ebo, did you watch this one?
bro. This is where I was on the couch at my niece's party, and I'm over here, we're freaking like soda in my hand, watching like this, vaping on the other one, like holding the vape, and I'm like, yo, watch this fight, bro. And then we're like me and my boy just watching with his baby in his hand and everything. Like, Lucas, chill out. Like, you need to put down the freaking toy. Stop chewing on it. And we're just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of just bumping into each other, saying, oh, and then like the fight ends. I'm like, yeah, this is one of those sloppy bangers. Like, I had the group chats blowing up. Like, yo, that was one of the craziest fights I've ever seen. Just two guys just going in trying to kill each other. Both guys get dropped. Both guys get rocked. Both, like, it was like a minute, like they were just kind of like feeling each other out, and then they're just like, yeah, let's just go for it. They just like, fuck
It's
it.
so
And then,
dope.
eventually Ebo got dropped and he lost, unfortunately. I mean, I think he has a glass chin and he's proven that, and he throws bombs, but like he has no defense at all. So props to Ewo. Is that his name? Ewo?
Yeah,
Iwo?
and what a debut! What a debut for this guy. You know, like, is he gonna go far in the UFC? Like, I don't know, but damn it, is he fun? You know what I'm saying? Some people were saying like this is peak MMA. I don't agree with that. It was a great fight. It was so fun. But I'm like, dude, I see like shit like this like on One Friday Fights, like at least once an event, you know? Like, so I guess I'm a little salty. Listen, I watched APFC on Friday morning, all right? It's like I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, sick fight. Obviously Edson Barboza gets finished by Jalen Turner and he goes out sad. I'm not completely sold on Jalen Turner being back, obviously after retirement, but hey, he got it done. He did the damn thing.
Yeah, that was an ass whooping. That was kind of sad. Hey, I'm gonna come. We're gonna send you back. Well, first of all, Edson Barboza, I think he comes back to like the lightweight division. So yeah, we're gonna give you like a rejuvenated Jalen Turner who finally has his head clear, and he's ready. He's kind of like in close to his prime age, so maybe he's like ready to reset his mind and become a killer again. And he gets absolutely disposed in the first round. That was pretty easy. My buddy texted me, "What do you like, the over on this fight?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, put the fucking under in this fight because Jalen Turner is gonna absolutely murk this old man," which he did. He came out of retirement. He came out to put somebody in retirement. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm not sold on Jalen Turner yet. He has the skills and potential to go far, but mentally, is he there? We'll find out in a couple fights.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull up so I do a matchmaking show every Sunday after the card. Looks like I got him against Chris Padilla next.
That's not a bad fight at all. I like Chris Padilla.
Yeah, give him a guy on the way up, some other guy trying to crack into the rankings, and I think that's what's next for him.
I like that matchup. I like Chris Padilla. I think Jalen Turner might win that one, to be honest.
It's the right fight though, I feel like. Because it's like, yo, no more easy fights. Like you got Edson, that's an easy fight. No more layups. Let's put you right in the mix with up and comers.
Let's go.
So
let's see. I want to talk about the Faraz Ziam fight.
Okay, I'll just mention this one real quick. Super boring fight. Vettori, I think I can finally say, is losing a step. He might be trash now. Bruno Ferrara didn't look great either. He did miss weight, but he does end up getting the win. A lot of people were saying that like Bruno would knock out Marvin. I'm like, dude, what? Like Marvin has an iron chin. That's one thing you can't take away from him. But yeah, not a great fight.
I think what's next
for Marvin
for
SCM.
Okay, I'll put my quick thoughts on Marvin Vettori.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, I think it's time for UFC to move on from him. Like he's not put any exciting fights up. He's been getting his ass whooped. He's still 32. I think the next logical step for him is maybe hear me out.
APFC India. Oh, sorry.
What are you doing here? I think he should go to BKFC, bro. I think BKFC will probably. I think they have a strong Italian community out there, and the BKFC's been going to Italy a lot. So why not? Let's put them in there. Right?
I didn't even
Right?
think about that. I didn't even think about that. Some people were suggesting like him versus Rob Wilkinson in PFL. I'm like, dude, Vittori's gonna be he's gonna clean up in PFL. But yeah, no, I mean, all jokes aside, like, dude, it just hasn't improved. Like,
It just
he came
hasn't.
in the UFC really young, had a lot of potential. I just don't see any improvements from him. He looked really slow. It was strange. Shout out to Bruno Ferreira. He's going to be ranked now, so he's in the mix there. Already knocked out RoboCop, so he's fun. He's fun, but not tonight.
He's fine.
For SCM, I mean, just checkmated Nas. Beat him on the feet, kept his distance, took him down, beat him in the grappling. I always forget for SCM has really good grappling because like he's known as like a kickboxer, but then he's got this sick grappling. He hits him with that elbow. Like, it's funny, he was kind of controlling the fight, and then like the round's winding down, and he kind of just disengages after having Nas on the ground. It just hits him with a hellacious elbow, rocks him, gets another one, gets the stoppage. What do you think about the fight?
I thought this was an easy pick. I thought Ziam's gonna finish Nazim. I thought it was gonna be like maybe third round, kind of later round. I mean, it was gonna get into the third round, but like that elbow was vicious, bro. That was one of the sickest elbows. I always said it to myself, like if I had somebody the way Nazam was positioned, I would throw an elbow. You know, some guys want to throw a knee, but you can't, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I always thought an elbow would be just catch him right there, and he did, and it was incredible. And you know, he's gonna get a top 15 next.
Yeah, I have him. Oh, I have him against Manuel Torres. And that was because a lot of the chat was disagreeing with me. I said he should fight someone in the rankings. But they said no, he needs one more. I'm like, dude, this guy's really good. I'm really high on ZM personally. I wouldn't mind if he got a ranked opponent, but yeah, the chat did decide on Manuel Torres next for him, which I think would be a fun fight as well. So yeah, no, this guy, and here's a guy improving, right? 28 years old, dude's rad. He's got a lot of skills too. Macy Barber comes back. People were saying she has like a seizure disorder and she would definitely lose this fight, but I was like, dude, Macy Barber's good. One of the most fun women, I think, in the UFC. Great ground and pound for Macy. She gets the dub over Karine Silva. Duncan and Terrence McKinney, dude. Oh my gosh, like I picked Duncan. I'm like, Duncan first round KO.
Absolutely.
McKinney comes out though, and he hurts Chris Duncan, and he's backing him up, and he's throwing just everything and the kitchen sink at Chris Duncan. But Terrence McKinney has like 1 minute of cardio, and then Chris Duncan comes back, hurts him, pulls off that Anaconda. Such a sick fight, dude. Terrence McKinney. One thing you can't say about this dude, he might not be very good. Heading into this fight, he had won 4 out of his last 5, but the one that he lost was that head kick to Esteban Ribovic. So I kind of forgot that like he was actually on a decent winning streak. He's always in a fun fight, dude. You can't hate Terrence McKinney. But yeah, your thoughts on the fight?
He hasn't seen the first round. I mean, he hasn't gone past the first round since 2023. But
wow.
The thing with Karen, there's people that says I'm coming to fight and I'm coming to kill you, killed or be killed. Terrence McKinney is a definition of that. And shout out to Chris Duncan for for saying I'm down to throw down too. Some guys like to say they want to throw down and they shoot for a takedown and hold you there. But Terrence McKinney, Chris Duncan, 2 guys that live by the sword, die by the sword. So shout out to Chris Duncan. I think he deserves top 15. I wouldn't even mind Chris Duncan versus Faraz Ziam, whatever his last name is.
Really, you think he deserves top 15? Interesting.
Why not, dude?
I matched him up with Tom
Bangers.
I matched him up with Tom Nolan.
The dude's won 4 straight fights. I mean, he's lost against Manuel Torres. A lot of these guys, to be honest, I'm ready to issue in the new lightweights in the top 15 already.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time, right?
Like,
yeah,
who's really the top guy? Like, it's just Patty Pimblett, and then who else is after like him? It's time to put these guys into the top 15. Let's get them in. You know what I mean?
BSD, I guess.
BSD, yeah, he's been there for a minute already. But like we need more. Like there's still guys that's holding on to their rankings.
Yeah, Benil, Hanato, Dan Hooker. No, yeah, I like it. I have him against Nolan just because I feel like, personally, I feel like Chris Duncan is not going to go very far in the promotion. He takes way too much damage, but damn it, is he fun? I actually see Tom Nolan having more potential than him. So that
A lot
was
of
how I
people have
matched
said
him
that.
up. But fair enough. Manuel Torres. Speaking of lightweights, new lightweights, right? Manuel
Yes.
Torres. Grant Dawson shoots for a couple takedowns, doesn't get him. Torres hits him with that shot, puts him out. This dude's the truth. He's deadly. Always in a fun fight too. Lightweight is sick, man. This is fucking awesome. So is bantamweight. But your thoughts?
Mexico's coming up next year, and I think it's in April, I think, or
Okay.
March. So Manuel Torres. I mean, Grant Dawson was ranked. I think he was ranked number 13, right? I think he was
I
ranked
think
number
so.
13 in the. Yeah. So yeah, Manuel Torres is gonna have.
You know
He
what?
might come in like 14 or 15.
They just updated the rankings today, right?
No, they do on Tuesdays.
Oh yeah, jeez, I don't know what day it is. Dawson was 13th. You're absolutely right.
So yeah, talking about guys that should be in the rankings. Yeah, Manuel Torres is definitely gonna be in the rankings.
100%. So there you go. There's the rank guy, Manuel Torres.
Let's go.
But yeah. Man, yeah. Torres is sick. Always in a fun fight. And for Grant Dawson, like, this is it. That's it, bro. You're done.
Yeah, he kind of
Like,
hit his peak, in my opinion.
Yep, exactly. I'm not saying like his career is over or anything, but like as far as him being like a top 10, like championship hopes, it's completely over for him, in my opinion. Like the dude just can't hang with the punchers of the division, you know?
Yeah, unfortunately, he can't. Once he gets cracked, he's pretty much going down. Hate to say it, but Grant Dawson always strikes me as like a PFL lightweight. I don't know why. I've always seen him as like PFL in my head. Like he's good, but he's not good enough. You know?
Yeah. That's funny as fuck, though. That's so true. Grant
He's like one
Dawson
of
to
those guys.
Ryzen.
He might do some damage with the knees.
That's hell yeah, dude. Blachowicz, Guskov. Not much to talk about here. Did you see the second round as a 10-8? That's kind of the debate online. Or did you even watch this fight in its entirety?
I actually called my boy Nick Atkins, right? I told him because I'm on the highway back from the fight. I'm like, get this fight on the Discord so I can watch it. I'm never watching a fight on Discord from my phone ever again. And I was literally watching a slideshow. It looked just like a slideshow, bro. It was just seeing like clips of the fight. It was like, I don't know how. It was literally just like a slideshow. I'm just like watching it like this on my phone. I'm like, bro,
Watching off of one of those old timey projectors. It was like a silent film.
Dude, it was so weird. It literally was just like a projector, like a slideshow, going like one by one, each freaking scene. And like all I see was just like Bogdan throwing a punch and an elbow, but it would just be like
okay. So Blachowicz walks out, and Anik's like, "Oh, he just had shoulder surgery. Is not even lifting weights because his right arm is not functional." And I'm like, "What?" So he doesn't even throw like his right hand all first round. I thought they could have went to either guy. It was a pretty nothing round. Second round, Bogdan hurts. Blachowicz lands a big flurry on the ground. I didn't think it was a 10-8, but I also was like, maybe they'll judge it a 10-8. Whatever. Third round, Blachowicz comes back and wins. So they had it. Two judges had it for Blachowicz 1 and 3. And then 10-8 for Guskov in the second. So that's enough to get a draw. And I mean, it's like, what do we do? Like, Blachowicz can't even use his fucking right hand, and he gets a draw again. It's so hard to look good against him. Guskov, I guess, nearly got the finish, but it's just like, I know he's Blachowicz, but it's like, dude, you can't even finish a one-arm fighter. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird.
Maybe the stock has gone down for Bogdan.
I have him against Johnny Walker next.
I don't think they want to fight each other because Bogdan trains with his brother.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't know that.
They were scheduled to fight, but a little fishy. One of them pulled out, so yeah.
Something like that. I mean, just yeah. I mean, he's in the rankings, so whatever. Blachowicz, though, like I don't know. He's got to get right, bro. Because why is he fighting with one arm? Why is the UFC booking dudes with one arm? You know,
To
whatever.
be honest, I'll move on from Blachowicz, like former UFC champion, but I think it's time for Blachowicz to go back to KSW.
That would be sick. That would actually be sick as fuck. Because like
He done what he
you saw Phil DeFree go over to KSW. Now you have certain people calling him the best lightweight or heavyweight on the planet. You know, so I think that'd be a really good send off for the end of Blahovich's career. Can you imagine that, dude? The crowds would be packed out for that dude.
Yeah, I think he's done what all he can do in the UFC. And I think he's 42. Like, let's just get him the last hoorah in freaking KSW. Do him and Muhammad Khalidov.
Ooh, that would be really sick, dude.
Two KSW legends. End it off right there in a stadium because they're not doing a stadium from Jan Blachowicz. A stadium with Jan Blachowicz, Muhammad Khalidov in the main event of like KSW Coliseum 4 or whatever will sell out the stadium. And that's how you end your career. Both of the fighters, guys.
It's a great idea. Peyton Talbot gets the dub over Henry Cejudo. Peyton Talbot's good, man. He's really good. It was really cool to see Henry's like last ride. People hate Henry Cejudo. I never minded him. I always thought he was solid. His worst move was retiring after the Dominic Cruz victory. You know, and I questioned that, but I also kind of understood it. Man, Henry gets hurt in this fight. He gets taken down. Not able to do much to Peyton Talbot, but put up a fight, dude. I saw him get hurt to the body and kind of like, instead of backing down, he just swung, dude. He fought his ass off in this fight, and it just was not enough to beat Peyton Talbot.
I think this is the right send-off for him. You know, when he retired, you know, it was kind of sudden. Like, nobody really cared. Like, they did get cared, but it's like, why would you retire now? You're in your prime.
I think everybody just kind of knew, like, he was going to be right back.
Yeah, everybody kind of knew. Like, oh, you know, Uncle Dana's not going to pay me, da-da-da. And then he comes back, like, what, 3-4 years later? He has, like, a close fight against, what's his name? Wait, no, did he come in right into a fight? I think he came right into a title fight, right? Against Aljamain Sterling, right?
I think so.
Or something like that. And then, yeah, you know, he had a close fight. You know, could have gone either way, really. And, you know, he was barking a lot, you know, saying he's going to beat Aljo. Then he's going to move up and fight Volk, become C4. You know, all that didn't happen. So, man, if Henry Cejudo just didn't retire against Dominic Cruz after, he possibly could have defended the title more and then gone up and fought for the featherweight title. But, you know. Yeah. He's gonna be a what if in MMA, really.
I think he's still like got to be put up there as like one of the top 30 guys ever. Certainly one of the best bantamweights. I mean, what do you think? How will you remember Henry Cejudo?
I remember Henry Cejudo being the one that dethroned Mighty Mouse in a close fight, an amazing fight. I remember back in the day when I said that this was before like I was really on Twitter and stuff like this is when you just tell your homies really. I'm like, yeah, Henry Cejudo's gonna be that guy to dethrone Mighty Mouse. When they fought the first time, before they fought the first time, I was like, yeah, this is the night. This is the night he wins, and he gets fucking smoked in the first round. And then everybody's like, dude, you know, everybody makes fun of you, you know, with your dumbass picks. And I still to that day, I was like, dude, I'm telling you, let him get a couple more wins in. He'll bounce back. And he did. He got the win, became champ, and I was happy for him. And then became Triple C, and I'm like, all right, bro, like you kind of fucked it up for me now. But
go ahead. I mean, I get it. You think he was cringy, and you weren't a big fan of him after that?
No, I just couldn't do it, bro. Like the cringe stuff, it was kind of annoying, to be honest. Like he was just trying to be someone that he's not really. It could have just been honestly, UFC just didn't want to promote him because he's also in the lightweight division. He could have just talked shit, to be honest. Like he got his title fight against TJ Dillashaw or whatever, and you know, and kind of just gone from there. Kind of just been a villain, but he was too cringy at it, and he embraced the cringe, and he didn't get the fan base that he thought he would grab.
Yeah, I mean, I only started watching in 2019, so I think I only saw the Dom Cruz fight.
He fought early on. Dom Cruz on a short notice, and I don't really find that win that impressive, really. because like Dom was kind of on his way out already, and like
Yeah,
it was short
sure.
notice.
I'm like, from my perspective, I'm like, I never really minded or thought that Cejudo was like annoying, but I didn't see a lot of it. So, fair enough. But no, great champion, double champ, one of the few in UFC history. So I think he should be remembered fondly, personally. But
Yeah, he
maybe he's
should
sour
be.
with some of the fans. But Peyton Talbot, man, getting better. It's tough to rate this win for me though, because it's like, God, Duva's on the way out. They want to push Talbot. Do you think, like, obviously, I don't know. It's weird. Obviously, they're gonna do Tyra. Um,
Tyra's in
well,
flyweight.
oh yeah, my apologies. Obviously they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do for Marab, but do you think he might get the next title shot?
Marab?
I don't know if they're gonna run it right back, but do you think maybe one more win he gets the title shot?
I think if Sean O'Malley beats Song Yadong in January, it's Jan Riz O'Malley too. Because I think they still want to push O'Malley.
So I have Peyton Talbot against Eamon Zahabi next. I think that's probably the direction they'll go. He's an older guy in the division, doesn't have a lot of fanfare. What do you think?
I actually like that fight. I actually didn't think about that. That's actually great.
It'd be a good fight, but I also just feel like that's the direction they're gonna go, because like they see like another ranked guy, but he's kind of not. He's kind of squeaking by some of these dudes, like obviously in the last fight against Cheeto, and I think that's just the direction they're gonna go. Personally,
honestly, this is pretty great matchmaking from your side, to be honest. Oh, the fans aren't really behind Zahabi, and who's gonna watch Zahabi fight? Like really? And then if you put him against Peyton Talbot, oh, we'll watch Peyton Talbot. And like you said, he's an older guy. It just makes sense. Like honestly, that's pretty like great matchmaking in my eyes. Great call.
I just that's the UFC. That's what they want to do. They want to push Peyton Talbot. Tyra versus Moreno. I went 3 out of 14 on this card. I did absolutely terrible. That reminds me, tomorrow I'm gonna be making picks for the next UFC card this weekend. Check the show out. Pick against, like, bet on everything against me, because I did terrible on this card. But yeah, I had Moreno winning, and he didn't do much of anything. He got taken down finally in the second, and then Tyra lands a big flurry on him. I thought it was a little early, but I also feel like, Tyra was gonna eventually just get this dude anyway. Tyra's a problem, man. He looked really good in this fight. Finished as a former champion. What do you think about this one?
Statement win. A huge statement win. Now, people say it was too early, way too early. I mean, first of all, I don't think it was way too early. I mean, you could argue, yeah, it's a bit early, but like the dude was landing hard shots on the ground. He kind of had him like, pinned on the ground pretty much, flattened out. And when Mark Smith was like, hey, you need to defend yourself. And then the Tyra just landing, wailing on him. Then like he goes face down, like, gets flattened out and he gets hit a couple of times. And Mark Smith just pulls him right off. Like, I agree with the stoppage. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hate on it. Like, it's either you're too late or you're too early.
Same.
I'd rather be too early than too late, because you saw what happened to freaking Sam Alvey. So you don't want somebody to get freaking brutally KO or take even more damage. So I'm not hating on the call. I thought it was the correct call. I mean, what if he takes 4 more shots? Does it really make a difference? I'd rather have taken 4 less shots. So props to Tyra. Dana said maybe him and Josh Van in Japan. I think it's fucked up that Josh Van's first title defense has to be in Japan. Like, you're going to Houston in February 21st. I know it's a fight night card. It's not a PLE or number event. Doesn't matter. We're fucking free now. You know what I mean? Every event's going to cost the same on Paramount Plus. So Josh Van, Tattoo Tyra, Houston, where Josh Van is from. Why not? Like, put Sean Strickland and Fluffy Hernandez as the co-main event. If you're gonna go big for Paramount Plus, go big your first year. Josh Van, I mean, we're gonna get to the next fight. He won in 16 seconds, no damage. Tattoo Tyra, you didn't take much damage at all against Brandon Moreno.
That's a good point. You got a point. And then I listened to the press conference this morning. he did say, he was like, yeah, it's a good idea, but like, I don't know, like when we can go to Japan. So
Like, listen, bro. I mean, we're supposed to have Spain, Africa. Like, I get it. You've been to Japan before, but like, you're gonna have to book in advance. You already have Houston booked. Let's get it. Let's get it going, bro. Like,
yeah,
Houston
yeah,
fans want to see your champion fight.
sure. No, I mean I wish they would do that, but I don't think they're going to, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Tyra's the real deal. I doubted him. Shout out to Tyra, and he's obviously getting better and better.
I
And,
doubted him
super
against this
fun.
fight, but we did say that out of like the upsets that were most likely to happen, it would be Tyra. Mind you, that freaking all the underdogs won.
Yes.
But some different ways, but especially this one
Peyton
right
Taba
here.
was actually the favorite.
Actually, we were like kind of like on edge on that. I'm like, man, like we seen him against Barcelos, but then you brought up the Felipe Lima fight. I was like, I don't know, man. Henry Cejudo still got some juice. He got his ass whooped, belt to ass. But who went off strong. But this fight right here, Joshua Van Pantoja. I mean, I was happy. Like, I'm not happy with the result, but like how it went down.
I get it. And Van's a fun fighter. He's young. He's the youngest champion right now, and he's gonna have fun fights. But first person to win a title without throwing a punch.
I'm pretty sure he threw a punch.
Okay, landing a punch, we'll say. That's what John. That's what somebody told him. DC told him that in the cage after the fight, which I think was really weird. But anyway, Pantoja goes for a kick. Van catches it. Pantoja posts on his arm, and yeah, the fight's over. Okay, this is another weird thing. Officially, according to Dana White, his shoulder popped out. His elbow is completely fine. And I'm like, no, it's fucking not. I saw that fucking thing pop out of his arm. There's no way it's fine. But according to Dana, he's like, oh, it's just a shoulder, guys. It's fine. He even says that he doesn't know when he can come back. The ligament's fucked. He's going to throw him right in a title fight when he does come back. But in my opinion, like, nah. Like, what is he, 36? It's over.
Yeah, this is the type of injury that is going to set you back. It's going to make you rethink how you train. It's going to make you mentally, you're going to be scared, mentally scared, when you get in the cage, when you shoot for a takedown, the way you drop, it does that to you when you get a scary injury like that, especially at this age now, where you don't want to risk things, but I can see Josh Van actually getting the job done in the next fight now because of this injury. So I'm excited for the rematch, but right now we're getting Tyra and freaking Van most likely next. Hopefully in Houston, please in Houston.
Yeah, it's what can you really say? I mean, it's like people were like, "Oh, it's bullshit. Should have been no contest." I'm like, no, like you got to be ready. Doesn't matter if your arm breaks, your leg breaks, and you're Chris Weidman or Anderson Silva. Like, it is what it is, dude. It sucks, but hey, like you said, Van's fresh, so he hopefully will get another fight soon.
People hated
Mr.
on
C,
that
what's
he was
up?
celebrating. I'm like, dude, like I get it, like I understand, but like the dude worked his ass off to be a champion. It wasn't the way he wanted to win, but like
yeah,
he got
Dana said that he was apologizing like backstage, which I thought was weird because he's celebrating in cage, backstage he's apologizing. Whatever. I don't hate on him for it, by the way. Dude just won a belt, like you said, trained hard. Dana tells him like there's no bad way to win a fight. I'm like, I guess, but yeah, so it is what it is, bro. It sucks ass. I think Pants is done. But Mr. C, what's up? He says second youngest champ in UFC history. Did you watch the Dr. Sutter video on it yet? No, tell us about it. The Van show rolls on. Good to see you, Andrew. Yes, it does.
I think best case scenario, this is the best outcome. Not like the way it went down, but like I think the UFC would want a 24-year-old exciting fighter, like especially a striker. People love strikers. Let's be honest. Like people always love strikers over grapplers, and like the vision's opened up now. So with Van, Van is going to be like that one champion that everybody's gonna always look forward to, especially and the next one coming up. Because people love strikers. For the last 3 days, I've been saying Van and Yan, Van and Yan, Van and Yan. You know,
You
Yan.
should have went for the Van Yan Yan fight fucking parlay. But anyway, Van Champ next 10 years. I don't know about that. Road FC over the UFC. Korea over Burma. Good. Right on time, Misha. Right on time. Good to see you, bro. The doctor said it was the elbow. No, oh, he did. I mean, well, of course it was. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
like,
think we all knew it was the elbow.
Cage brawls over elbow injury. I'll mention Road FC after we talk about the next fight. Was Piotr Jan and Merab. I mean, dude, Piotr fucking Jan, dude. He's the fucking man. Somebody was talking to me before the fight or after the fight. A known hater that I know, and he's like, "What do you like about Piotr Jan? He's not even that fun." I'm like, dude,
what?
This guy has some of the highest IQ I think I've ever seen, like in a fighter. I remember watching Piotr Jan like early on, like when I first started watching, and I was so impressed with some of the stuff he was doing. It was weird. I just never ever seen anybody do some of the shit he was able to do. After the way that their first fight went, I think everybody was like, "Oh, Merab just beats this dude," but apparently he was injured in that one, dude. Piotr Jan, man, like he puts it on Merab. Talk to me.
Beat the shit out of him, to be honest. Like all you really have to do, right? I mean, let's be honest. Merab is not the greatest striker in the planet on the world. Like he's pretty like below average or just average, right? The only reason why his striking looks good is because guys are like scared to for his takedowns and his cardio because he always his cardio is his main weapon really, and then his takedowns is always a threat, and then his striking is probably his his weakest weapon, and all you had to do was really just defend the takedowns, and that's it, and then you outstrike him.
I mean,
and that's what Peter
it's
Yan did.
easier. It's easier said than done, but
Easier
yeah,
said
I mean,
than done.
And then, dude, it was crazy to see like Merab's cardio be a non-factor. Like Piotr Jan was just didn't care. Like it's like he realized, like, dude, well, what's he gonna do to me? Like,
because Peter Yan has cardio too. A lot of people forget that too. He has cardio as well.
Yep,
but
100%.
Like the main thing with this, I believe the main thing with this camp was just don't let Merab shoot on you. Like when you get off the cage, when you get on the cage or walking backwards towards the cage, get off, cut corners, get away from that. And then like you're a better striker than Merab. And dude, he was cracking him with them body shots.
Dude, Merab really yelled out in pain. It didn't go down. I mean, Merab is tough as nails, dude. His face got busted up. Man, I fucking love Piotr Jan, dude. He's got so many skills. Can wrestle, like you said. You know, it's weird though. You said to me on the preview show, you were like, "You think those 4 title defenses in 1 year is going to get to Merab?" And it's like, I'm not saying that like if he was fresher, like would he have beaten Piotr Jan, but it's probably a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Piotr Jan being injured in the last fight. Okay, so do you think that they will run it right back?
It depends if Sean O'Malley wins in January.
Sure.
You telling me that who would the UFC rather have as UFC champion in this new era? Sean O'Malley or Merab? You're gonna go with Sean O'Malley because his style is funner than Merab's. Now Merab whooped his ass twice. I mean, whatever. The first fight was whatever. It was kind of boring. Second fight, he whooped his ass. But like, hey, Peter Yan has a loss to Sean O'Malley. Now Sean O'Malley wins. You seen how Sean O'Malley, he has Dana White privilege. Let's be honest.
Yep.
If he beats Song Yudong, how the results go, he's gonna get a title shot no matter what. And you cannot tell me that Sean O'Malley, Peter Yan is not gonna be an exciting fight because their first fight was incredible. And I thought Peter Yan won that fight, but hey, I'm not a judge or whatever. But
I think everybody did. I think everybody thought he won.
Yeah, I think summertime, or maybe like close to summer, like maybe May or June, depending how Sean O'Malley feels. They're gonna do O'Malley, Yan 2, and maybe hear me out, Merab and Umar 2. because I think there's a lot of bad blood between them.
I think they would love to have Umar as champ too. The thing is, like, I don't think they should run it back. I'm never a fan of like champs getting instant title matches when they got their ass whooped personally. But
exactly, he got his ass whooped. Like, if it was like a split decision or like a 48-47 across all three judges, you can make a case. But like, he got his ass whooped. I had it 50-45, Peter Yan. Like, that's like, the fight wasn't even close to me. And then in the fifth round, he got his ass whooped.
But two judges gave it
and then he took
two rounds
down
to Merab, which I was like,
no, one judge.
Yeah, dude, the takedowns didn't mean anything. Like, Peter Yan was right back up to his feet, dude. He fought the perfect fight. It was awesome, dude. It was so fucking cool to see, dude. Just something I didn't expect. So yeah, this card was sick as fuck, man. It's crazy.
It was definitely one of the best pay-per-views of the year. Definitely one of the best ones I remember. I just sucked that Van and Pantoja had to end like that. But like the results I wanted, I got it, because we got striking champions again, like Merab and Pantoja, grapplers. We already had enough grapplers with Islam and freaking Kamzat, you know what I mean? It's like now we have Taporia. Alex Pereira.
Yep.
Joshua Van, Peter Yan. Dude, this is Tom Aspinall, man. All striking champions. Like, bro, we're eating good next year, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, I love it. Volk is champion again. I think
no. Okay, like so only one champ right now. Well, you're left with the sports coming back. You said.
I'm sick
of looking for the sports coming back.
Yeah, for me. Sorry, you're like lagging on my side. That's why I haven't said anything.
No, no worries. No worries, brother. So only one champion has a title defense, and that's Valentina. Isn't that crazy?
Really? Valentina? Holy shit. Wait. Nah, you're right. Holy shit. Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Holy shit.
Look, listen. So I did terrible on this card. My predictions sucked, but I love it when my predictions suck. I love it when the sport teaches me something. Like, you think you know shit? You don't know shit. So I like this new, like, exciting era where we're going to Paramount and we got a bunch of new champs. Like, I think it's cool as fuck, man. People are always gonna complain about the UFC, but at the end of the day, like, UFC gonna UFC. But yeah, no, we're rolling. We're rolling right now. So lastly, there was Road FC an hour after the UFC stopped. Also, there was Deep, which was sick as fuck.
You're a champ.
What?
I said you're a champ for doing all the streams.
Yeah, so Road FC was sick. I gotta quickly just mention that there was a brawl in the cage. Don't understand what's happening because everyone's speaking Korean. But yeah, like, dude wins. The champ comes in, throws a water bottle at him, and then pushes him, and then punches him, and they get into like a full on brawl. It was crazy. But I gotta talk about Seo Kyung Ko versus a man named Kim. Two of the fattest people I've ever seen fight. One guy was fat but very short. The other guy was fat but very tall. And the fat short guy was swinging. He was swinging like crazy. It just never did anything. It was like fighting Majin Buu. Remember when they fought Majin Buu and they punched him and it just like his hand got absorbed? Like nothing happened. And then like the dude runs out of cardio. Seo Kyung Ko, who is, by the way, he advances to 2-8 in his professional career after this fight. And finally gets the KO on the guy. It was the funniest fight I've ever seen. Shout out to Isha. He and I did a co-stream for that. We were fucking dying laughing watching that. Like I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. So that was a fun way to cap off the weekend for me. So yeah, man, that's about it for me. You got any headlines?
Jamal Hill said he'll knock out Joanna Young Jacek in an argument, apparently caught on camera. Joanna Young Jacek just dropped a video on Instagram, which I was kind of looking at my phone earlier because I kind of wanted to watch it, but I didn't want to interrupt the stream.
Should we
Put it
watch
on
it?
right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
put it on Instagram. I think she's responding
All
to
right.
Jamal Hill. Kind of want to get this video up because I'm like, all right, let me a live. Let's do a live reaction to this.
Did you see the argument?
I think something with Joanna touched like Jamal Hill's girl or something like that. I don't know. Like
What?
when I'm at work, bro, I can't really be on my phone. So it's like for me, it's like now it's a little bit harder to like catch up on the news. You got it?
What the fuck? Okay, wait. 42 minutes. Hopefully you guys can
42?
see this because
What do you mean 42? You mean 42 seconds?
42 minutes ago. It was 42 minutes
Oh,
ago. It was 42 minutes ago. All right, I'm gonna play it.
Hard to earn my reputation, and I'm embarrassed to be in this situation. But when somebody uses my name falsely without any basis in truth, I will always stand up for myself. And for that, I do not deserve to be threatened. I am mindful that I am a strong, capable woman who has the benefit of a lifetime of self defense training. I have a platform and resources that most women don't have. So I empathize with the women who are disrespected and threatened and lack the power and means to stand up for themselves and to stand up for the truth. I expect more from the society. I certainly expect more from athletes in our sport.
Oh, shit.
I want to thank the UFC security and staff for their professionalism. I consider this matter closed, and I wish everyone a happy and healthy holiday season.
What the fuck?
That was like such a
What the
PR
fuck,
fucking
dude?
response.
I mean, she was
to
very
something,
vague
bro.
there, but
It looks like fucking
yeah,
AI.
she was
wrote that
very
for her.
vague there, but like kind of roasting, dude, low key.
Dude, I can never be like
She didn't even
that.
mention his name.
I can never get on camera and just talk like that, bro. I'm like, if I'm getting on camera to say, like, listen, this motherfucking bitch fucking to use my name at a club, you know what I mean? Trying to say this and that. And I came up and I told her what's up. Like I gave it a like, why you using my name? Well, you know what I mean? Using my name for clout. And she talked shit. And I said something back. And I told him to smack a bitch. And then her bitch ass man fucking like, yo, what's up? I'm gonna hit you. All right, let's do it. You know what I mean? I mean,
That's
then it's Jamal
crazy.
Hill, so I don't know. That fucking
Isha
response
says
really
one.
fucking sucked.
Isha says one low kick and Jamal's Achilles is out anyways. Yo, that's the next Misfits boxing match. Joanna Jamal
Honestly,
Hill.
it sucked. No, that sucked. I mean, it shows even Jamal Hill. You know, a lot of people hate Jamal Hill. This is just more evidence why people hate him now. Oh, you're going to hit a woman, knock out a woman, yada yada. You know, he's not really helping his case here. You know, but
That's so retarded.
yeah, man, that dude's literally a walking L.
Yeah, Nane Ambrose says he's gonna take the side of Joanna, and he doesn't even know what happened. I'm right there with you, bro. Jamal is so desperate for a W, he's trying to get a fight with the striker queen. Oh my god, it's retarded. That's so stupid.
If they would have had a video of them just arguing and nothing crazy was said, you know, I think you know there's more room for for both sides, but like it's kind of closing on one side when you have Jamal Hill saying, "I will knock you out." I'm like, all right, bro. Like, let's see what the UFC says. You know,
They ain't gonna
Probably
do
nothing.
shit. They ain't gonna do shit. Dana White is on camera slapping his wife.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen. You got any other news for us? I know it was already a pretty eventful event with the UFC, so there's probably slim pickings on news.
I actually was
that's
gonna
not
go
surrounding that.
I was gonna go in my group chat and I was gonna be like, "Hey, is there anything that I missed besides this shit?" Nothing really eventful. We do have an interview we're gonna drop soon. With Stefan Lohman, former One Championship fighter, who just signed with Brave CF. He airs out his grievances with One Championship, why he was sidelined for 2 years. His last fight was against John Lineker. and that was 2023 in September, and he never got a fight after that. So we're gonna have that interview dropping this week. My boy Josh drops like fucking 5 interviews per week, so I don't know which one he got. Let's see. Other than that, I don't really have anything. I see Isha in the comments. What's he saying?
He's wondering he's wondering if you're gonna bring a harmonica on interview because the Chatri Jailhouse Blues is gonna be released on this channel soon. So no, that's sick. That's awesome. I'll be checking that out because I kind of want to hear why some of these fighters are saying they're getting sidelined by one. That's actually something I would want to hear. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a pick show tomorrow and hopefully setting up some streams. I'm gonna try to drop another video this week.
I see you working on a video.
Yeah, it'll either be on Tension or Smilla Sundell. So confused. Phil's confused face was unreal. I told him about the Chatri Jailhouse Blues. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, all right, go for it. Go for it. I fucking hate wrestling, so I was trying to fucking skip past it. But go ahead.
Well, it falls in line with MMA too. You got idiot promoters who don't know what they're doing. It is. It's just idiot.
I'm sorry.
Promoters.
Go ahead. I fucking hate wrestling. But go ahead.
Well, like if you look at look at like the great promotions we had back in the day, Bellator, Pride, and stuff like that. They had such great product, and they just fuck it up. Strikeforce got sold, to be honest, so it's not really their fault. So
sure, okay.
But like this was a great product right here, WCW. It whooped WWE's ass back in the '90s, right? And Pride whooped UFC's ass back in the day, And then something happened. You get a little carried away. It sucks, man. It sucks. I wish we had better promoters in the fucking industry, but now now TKO runs WWE and UFC, and which kind of crazy to be honest.
Listen, Don King just needs to come back, baby. His last event was Adrian Broner in a literal gymnasium. So Don King, bring Don King back, bro.
Don King,
telling you, that fucking guy. You know how to promote fights, dude. Say what you want.
Let's call it then. I'm hungry. Let's go. I'm gonna
All right, brother. Food. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you. Catch us every Monday-ish.
Sunday, Monday.
Something like that. We're gonna give you guys this show. I had a lot of fun doing the preview, too. Maybe we could get 2 a week, but the time schedule is already kind of hard. But maybe in the future. So yeah, man, I want to thank Phil for doing the show with me. You're the man. And yeah, I think it's time to peace. We're gonna wrap it up.
Peace.
See you motherfuckers later. Wrap that shit up.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up.